Alright, Zane gang, today we will be going over my favorite relic and how to use this bad boy. It is pretty crazy. This thing is called the Snowdrift. The Victory Rush and the other stats on it are really good too, but the Snowdrift is the portion I'm looking for. This relic is good on Moze, Flak, and Zane. You don't really want to use it on Amara because most of the time you want to use an elemental projector on Amara nowadays. But for Zane, this is my favorite relic for sure. For Flak and Moze, you can kind of play around with different relics, but this relic on Zane I think is very important. What does it do? So it gives you bonus 73% cryo damage. It sends out a snowball basically that does that damage, and it increases your slide speed by 102%. So it over doubles your slide speed, which is amazing. I will show it in the Tyrene arena. I'll show you my modifiers quick. We have Incinerary up. Doesn't really matter. We're not trying to showcase damage really that much. We're just showcasing why I like the Snowdrift. So let's proc our kill skills up quick here with our Seeing Dead. There we go, we got him. All right, so the Snowdrift, when you slide, you're gonna be moving extremely fast. Now when you turn it into a bunny hop like that, you can get all of that movement speed buff from Violent Momentum, this skill right here in the skill tree. Zane's gun damage is increased while moving. The quicker he moves, the greater the gun damage bonus, which is great with this relic because you can just go at overwhelmingly speeds when you slide. So you just slide and then you have to learn to bunny hop afterwards. So you just keep hopping after you slide and you just deal a lot of damage. Just look at this. Look at what I'm hitting Tyrene for. I'm not elemental projecting. I'm not doing anything. I'm just using the Snowdrift basically with the build. It's just for my slide damage. You can't amount to that speed without the Snowdrift unless you are falling in some arenas. But with the Snowdrift, you could just see how much damage it does. It's insane. It's really good for Wotan too. So there you go. That's a little bit of a showcase on why I like the Snowdrift on Zane. Let me show you a few other tricks you can do with this. All right, here's another example on why the Snowdrift is my favorite artifact. It is great through running through areas. See, I don't even have my kill skills yet, and I'm going so fast. Let's get my kill skills up quick. Boom, there we go. Just slide through areas so fast you can't even like function correctly. You're just gonna be hitting walls and everything because you're moving so fast. You never get shot by enemies as long as you keep snow drifting, which is great, and brings me to another point. Is in like in the Wotan arena, his rockets can't even hit you as long as you keep snow drifting around the arena. You'll notice in pretty much all of my takedowns I use the Snowdrift except for with Amara, and I just dodge everything he throws at me by snow drifting around. The rockets don't hit me, no cryo from the enemies hit me. None of that will happen as long as I have my Snowdrift on and I'm sliding around. So it's amazing for getting through areas and dodging projectiles from bosses or just dodging Wotan in general. All right, last thing I want to go over is stickies. Here's our modifiers quick. Stickies with the Snowdrift are pretty crazy. I just grabbed this random green torque weapon that has stickies on it. It's not going to do instant kill boss damage, but it'll kind of show that you can make it do a lot of damage with the Snowdrift. So if you haven't watched my torque sticky video yet, we know that they increase in damage when they hit the target, and they also increase in damage when they're going to explode from a Violent Momentum, from the movement speed buff, right? So we need to be moving when we shoot them, and then we need to be moving when they explode, and we can make them do overwhelming damage. Now the Snowdrift can complement that and make it deal even more damage. If you don't know yet, the stickies will not explode until either you reload or when the like 30-second timer runs out. Let's make sure we have our kill skills. Perfect. Let's grab our torque sticky weapon out. Then we're gonna do some bunny hopping again. So let's go across the arena and then we'll come back and just shoot some torque stickies onto him until we're down to 1, and then try to reload while they're going. Okay, let's do it again. So bunny hop, get down to as low as we can, slide and reload. Look at that damage. This is just a green. So we're just gonna let's start back at the beginning. Then we're gonna slide and then get down to like as low as we can just from bunny hop shooting, slide and reload, and they'll just keep doing overwhelming damage as long as you're moving when they're exploding and being shot. Now there's a rocket launcher that you can make instant kill bosses. It's called the Hedgehog that does stuff like this. I plan on making a video to go a little bit more into depth into this strategy, but I'm just showing why the Snowdrift can be really good for this as well. I'm cryo now, which sadly sucks with the Snowdrift. It won't do as much damage. But as long as we're moving, we're going to be dealing a lot of damage, and you can just keep stacking that over and over again. That'll do it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please hit me with that thumbs up button. Tell me what you think about the Snowdrift. Do you run the Snowdrift all the time as well? If you have not yet, please make sure you are subscribed to the channel and you're in the community Discord down below. I will see you guys in the next video. Zane gangs, Mike's out.